Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to be doing a review of GStatus Atlanta Hustle season 1 episode 2, which is called Watch Your Hands. So in the beginning of the episode, and if you see me look down, I'm looking at my notes. In the beginning of the episode, we get what happened last time, and we revisit Sherrod's party where Akeem, in all of his infinite wisdom, decided to be hollering loud about a clip of Sherrod's porn that he had on his phone and all that good dramatizations that happened the last time. And at the end, in walks the ever so beautiful, ever so extra Melange Da. And that's his introduction, and that's how the episode starts, is Melange Da makes an appearance into Sherrod's networking mixer. He seems like he's going to be a lot extra, and I like that. He maybe end up being one of my favorites because he seems like my type of person. Watch your hands, because this that'll get you popped. All right, so first of all, let's discuss Mr. Akeem, Sir Akeem, Kimi, whatever we calling him right now. One, he's talking out, he just be talking out the side of his neck. I don't understand what he be saying. He doesn't use the correct tense in words. He uses words that don't necessarily go with what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking. I don't know. I just don't know. And maybe at one point, I don't know. I think maybe he's just willing to be messy, so he on Everybody TV show, just bringing the mess wherever he goes. This mess. I don't know, but he's talking crazy. Talk about he gonna put Melange Da, be his back alley hoe, sucking dicks and bringing him money. Bitch, what did you talk? What? But sir, what are you saying? What are you talking about? That doesn't even make any. Now you're a pimp? Like, I don't. Okay, girl. So, for some unfathomable reason, we see Charlie exile and his best friend go rock climbing in jeans for a good 15 minutes. Felt like, for no reason. It didn't accomplish anything. It didn't establish any type of exterior storyline for Charlie. Yeah, that's all I got. So we then go to, like it didn't make any sense. And dear producers of GStatus Family Hustle, that's not what the name of the show is called. Jesus Christ. GStatus Atlanta Hustle. You may not ever see this, but if you do, it would behoove me as a fan of your show, for just a little constructive criticism. That scene lasted way too long. It really did. It lasted way too long. Not to have any bearing on anything that's happening in the show. That would have been a cute, like, 2-minute scene. Oh, I'm going with my homeboy. We're going to go rock climbing. You show the stained armpits. You show him climb up the rock and come down, and that's it. And then we done. That's all we needed. But I'm sure you'll get in your editing process, because I have no editing process. I just record it live and then put it up. So far be it from me. Who is me to judge? But I'm just saying, I'm sure in your editing process you will start making, now that you're seeing what's happening with your show, you'll make different decisions when it comes to scene selections and things of that nature, and what you choose to show as to a person. Not, please bear with me this evening. I work 12 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Jesus. Excuse me. And this is our busy season, and I'm exhausted, but I get insomnia sometimes, so I can't sleep. So right now I'm just up, but it looks, you can see the grocery bags that are currently under my eyes, so it's not a get ready for me, and which I still have glitter on my eye from Sunday, so that should take. I don't wash my face 10 times. You know what? We're not even gonna go there. All right, so moving on. So we go back to Sherrod, who meets with 2 of his friends to get some advice on what should be his course of action. Should he try and combine both the modeling, acting and the porn issue, or just leave the porn completely behind and just take a 180 and go in a different direction with his career? Now, his friends give him some very good advice. Create your own lane. Do what you want to do. And it's really just as simple as that. I could have put on some earrings, but y'all is late. I'm not doing that. Alright, so now we meet Safar, whose name his mama named him was Breon, which is very pretty. He's an exotic dancer. He's a cute little boy. He seems very talented. With the little clips that we saw of him dancing, he bartends. He does what he has to do to get his coin. So, you know, I'm all about that. And he seems really like the big hand. He's like fun-loving. You know, that's the kind of vibe that he's giving me. No, my lace is not finna tell on me. Not deny. So yeah, Safar seems really dope. So, and his confessionals are hilarious. This is really funny. So we go to Adrian, well, Trade, to show that both Adrian and Akeem were on. They're having an event for their 1 millionth view on YouTube, and I'm praying I get 1 million views eventually on YouTube. That sounds amazing. And it seems like an amazing accomplishment. So the producer, I guess, gets up to make a speech about Akeem, about how Akeem was the first person that he signed up to do Trade. And so he got a contract on him, and so his contract predates all the other contracts or all the other shows that he's on, because he got him first. And he gave him a plaque and a key and a whole award and things, and it was really cute. So Q from Chasing Atlanta was at the event with those horrible braids, but I'm so glad he got rid of them. Let's see. So when Sherrod, okay, I don't know what Sherrod thought was going to happen. He had to know that Akeem was on Trade with Adrian, so he had to know at some point Akeem was going to show up to this event. So when Akeem does show up, this is just my personal opinion, Sherrod acts really super extra for no reason. Oh my God, here he comes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I understand that you are not feeling Akeem after what happened at the event, because I saw how upset you were, and I saw how angry you were, because I know that's how I know that I'm almost to the point where it's going to get physical. If I start to cry, you can go and wrap it up. Somebody finna get hit. So I understand that he took you out of character at your event, and he really showed was inappropriate, and by mentioning that clip to begin with. So I understand that you're not the biggest fan of Akeem, but for you to act like your whole night is ruined when this man came to the event, it's his event. Essentially, it's his event. So you are a guest at his party. You can't. So now you gonna show your ass because he showed his ass. So it's a tit for tat thing. Then Akeem, which I will give him credit for, sees that there's an issue with Sherrod, pulls him to the side, and what I thought gave him a sincere apology, which Sherrod didn't seem to take in stride. He didn't seem to accept it, which is his right. He doesn't have to. But it just felt to me like Sherrod was being super extra for no reason. Like this, oh, I'm just gonna leave and da 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 da. Like, okay, so if you're still in your feelings that bad, then yeah, maybe that is the best course of action, to vixen your way on out the door. If that's what's gonna keep you calm and not from going to jail, then that's what you do. Let's see. Now in Akeem's confessionals, when he's talking about Sherrod and how Sherrod is talking about he's just gonna leave, he was like, well, if you that upset about my presence, then why are you here? And he said, why is he here, Ike? Why is he here? That took me slam out the game. I was Akeem is messy and extra, but he is quite amusing. He is quite amusing. He said, why is he here? What? Okay. So Zafar throws a little after party at his house after the event. So let's see, it was Akeem, Milan Shada, Tremel, and Zafar, and they're all sitting at the table and stuff, and which Akeem readily admits he becomes extremely intoxicated. Now, I don't know if Akeem has an issue with alcohol, but it seems to me that whenever there is a messy moment, or he says something crazy or sideways out his mouth, he seems to be intoxicated. And at a certain age, because I believe we're very close in age, Akeem and I, Sir Akeem and I, there have to be some self-corrections. When's your light bulb gonna go off and you realize that maybe you shouldn't drink as much, because you tend to keep having these moments where your mouth is writing checks that's gonna get your ass whooped. And first he said to Milan, oh, you don't sound like you're from Brooklyn. Or is it the Bronx? I think it's Brooklyn. Now, I will say that at first, yes, it did not sound like Milan Shada had a very thick northern accent that we are used to when people say they are from up top. However, when he got mad, all of that Brooklyn nigga rolled up out of him. I'm just saying. When he got really pissed off, it's like, no, who you talking to? That crawled up out of his throat. I was like, okay, well, well, clearly he's from Brooklyn too, so I don't know. Because Boo was like, I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. Watch your hands. I said, okay, all right, watch your hands, Tam and Roman. Because you don't know me, but this will get you popped. So Tramel tried to bring it down and try and get Akeem to understand, okay, like, this just needs to be done. You need to stop drinking because, once again, you're talking out of the side of your neck. You're offending people. You don't call Melange androgynous, which, by the way, Zafar could. He's so cute. He's so adorable. But he is not the brightest color in the coloring box. And that's okay, because everybody can't be. But that baby said androgynous. It just said androgynous and couldn't get it out. Baby, we understand what you mean. We heard it when you said it. We know what you're saying. Who God, that tickled me. So that's how the show ended, is with the confrontation between Akeem and Melange, with Melange like 30 seconds from coming across the table and sideswiping him. So, will Akeem learn not to put his whole foot in his mouth when conversing with people? Will Sherrod figure out which lane he's going to be in and put his blinker on and get over? Will Charlie exile? I don't know. I'm on the fence with him. I feel like he, I don't know, something. Now, oh, I almost forgot. Whew. Rewind it back. True Fine. Is that his name? Yeah, True Fine. For someone who has been given such loving and glowing reports by Tramel and Sherrod when they both went to see Mike, when they both interviewed on Mike and Ty on their YouTube channel. When they did interviews, they both said that True Fine is a lovely person and all that. I don't know if it's because of the cameras. I don't know if you are putting on a character. But here's what I do know. The representative that you are putting forth as your public face for this show, it's not cute. It's not cute at all. And I'm not talking about physical appearance. I'm talking about the things that are coming out of your mouth. Make it seem like you is real judgmental. Like, you talking about you the most paid bitch on the show. I don't know what that means. And you are talking about some, well, I don't hang around with people who do porn, and that ain't got nothing to do with me, and blase bloom, and bloop, bloop, bloop. And then you talking about, well, there's certain people that I just don't hang around with. There's people who shop at City Trends, and then there's me who shop at the most expensive stores, Gucci, blah, 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 blah. But baby, even if you're wearing designer logos and your face is beat by the best of Fenty, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, whatever the most expensive makeup is, Dior, all that good stuff. If what's coming out of your mouth is hideous, none of that matters. Now, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because I've heard good things from some of your co-stars, but hopefully you've seen the first 2 episodes and you can self-correct how it is that you're coming off. We can't really blame the editing because they can only give what you give. And baby, what you're giving right now is not cute. It's really not. It's very judgmental. It's very highfalutin. It's very bougie. It's very not cute. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. And it's just not. I'm sorry, that I just don't fuck with it. And if it's some true fine fans on here who gonna come for my wig, yes, it's a weave. Yes, I'm fat. Yes, I'm broke. All it says, and I need to get on his level, child. Okay, sure, if you say so. Still doesn't. My Bible says, out of the abundance, the heart speaks. So, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So, if all of that, if that's what's coming out of your mouth, what's in your heart? Is it just that ugly? Or are you putting on a front for this show? Because if so, I hope that's what it is. I hope you really don't believe the things that are being spewed out of your mouth. Because it's not a good look, honey. Hopefully it'll come around. I'm praying it'll come around. Because I like pretty much everybody. Charlie XL, I'm a little on the... You and Charlie XL, I'm a little on the fence with. But... work that out. Please and thank you. I can't wait to see you do an interview with Mike and Ty, so maybe we can get some clarity onto what's happening with you and why you're coming across the way you're coming across and why you're making some of the statements that you're making, because it's not cute. It's not cute at all. I think that's all of my notes. Oh yeah, that's just one page of notes. So, that's gonna do it for me this evening. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of those lovely things, and I will catch you in the next video.